Hello there everyone, Citrus Aviation here with yet another video. Today we have Aviation News This Week, episode 57. And today we are going to be talking about some interesting aviation news. And we're going to start off here with this lovely picture taken at CMH by Aviation MCO. And as you can tell, it's an Alaska A320 with circlets. And that brings us into our first news item. And that is that Alaska Airlines has been officially invited to join the One World Alliance. That announcement came on July the 24th. I'll show a little post here that American Airlines put up. It's actually a really cool one. Very well designed. It's basically like an invite card to the One World Alliance, and I really think that's cool. So yeah, Alaska Airlines has officially been invited to join One World. Rumors are that it'll occur sometime next year, that the official transition will take about 6 months to a year to officially occur, and then Alaska Airlines will most likely join the One World Alliance, which will be really interesting to see. And the next news item that we're going to cover here is about aircraft retirements. So obviously, as many of you may know, it's that Qantas retired their 747s just recently. They did the last flight from Sydney, LAX, and then Mojave. And it's a really sad event, and I know, particularly during this pandemic, a lot of our favorite quad jets, the 747s, A340s, and other aircraft have been going into retirement. But a lot of this has to do with economics, so the economics of an aircraft being retired. So as many of you may know, the number one cost to an airline operator is fuel, and it isn't even close. The cost of the aircraft, the cost of hiring all the personnel is nowhere close to that fuel. So I'll give you an example of what fuel can do to an airline. So American Airlines in 2019 made $1.9 billion in profit after all expenses. However, if the average fuel price for 2019 had gone up by only 20 cents, every single dollar of that profit would have been erased. So that's to give you an idea of just how much fuel cost can end up making or breaking an airline. And so airlines have decided they no longer want their inefficient quad jets, and they want to go with only high efficiency aircraft. I've been even seeing aircraft like 777s getting sidelined in favor of things like A350s, 787s, other aircraft that are considered to be much more efficient. So as unfortunate as it is, it seems like the quad jet era is officially over. It basically got shot to the ground instantly by the COVID-19 pandemic, and will never come back, unfortunately. But it was good to have quad jets while they were here. There are still a few around. There might be a couple that survived the pandemic, but you better go catch them because they won't be around much longer. The only way I could see 787s still being a thing is in cargo service. But yeah, other than that, they're kind of dead. Alrighty, so next up we have some more new fleet news, and that is that the very first One World aircraft for the new Royal Air Morocco livery has appeared. This is on one of the Boeing 737-800s, registered as Charlie November-Romeo Golf Juliet. This is the very first one in the One World livery that's also in their new current livery. And this picture was taken on the 29th of July 2020 in Milan. Next up, Airbrush Cargo. You may know them as that well-known Russian 747 cargo operator. Well, if you might remember back at the Farnborough 2018 show, they ordered 6 777s, and the very first one of them has now appeared in their livery. This one registered here as Victor Quebec Bravo Alpha Delta. I love that registration. Victor Quebec Bad. This one's taken at Everett by our good friend Royal S. Keane. He takes a lot of very good photos. And yeah, it's good to see this aircraft. It was spotted on the 30th of July 2020, and I think it looks really cool. I'm really looking forward to seeing more Airbrush Cargo aircraft. And also, apparently, they're also supposed to be getting, I believe, it's 2 more 747-8s. They're going to be one of the last 747-8 customers, along with UPS and, of course, the United States Air Force. And then, next bit of fleet news is that we have this Bamboo Airways brand new ERJ 195. This is one of the longer E190s. This is listed as A190-200LR, but it's really the 195, the slightly longer version with higher passenger capacity. This one currently wears the previous registration of Oscar Yankee Golf Delta Bravo. It was just painted to bamboo livery. Eventually, when it gets transported to Vietnam, it will get a Vietnamese registration. I really like this aircraft. I really like Bamboo Airways. I really hope they're very successful. But yeah, I like this livery, and I wish the best for Bamboo. Alrighty, so next up, we have a little interesting thing here. So, one of the things I want to start doing is a news series that covers, well, model aviation news. And so I don't really know of anyone who basically does like a monthly model aviation news. So starting this weekend, starting on Saturday, I will put a aviation news this month for model aviation. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, but I'll come up with a name for it. You'll see it up on Saturday, and then it'll be a once a month thing. On the first Saturday of the month, I'll do a news recap covering all the news from the previous month, and maybe doing some rumors. So with that being said, we're going to do some interesting news, model related news. I think that's relevant for today's video. And that is that you might have noticed that German Jets recently released a new model. And it's an E170 for Air Canada. However, you might notice that that model is no longer available for sale. It's a 1/200 scale E175, and it was going to be registered as Charlie-Foxtrot Echo Juliet Bravo. However, there's a problem, and I'm going to show it up on the screen right now. Or you've probably been seeing already. And this little collage was made for me by Red River Aviation. He took a picture of the actual Charlie-Foxtrot Echo Juliet Bravo and compared it to the German Jets model. You can see the obvious problem. This aircraft does not have the enhanced winglet. It has just the normal ERJ 170 winglet, and the German Jets model shows as having an enhanced winglet. Whoopsies, that's definitely not correct. So German Jets has decided to recall the model, which in my opinion is the correct decision. That's the correct decision. German Jets has unfortunately decided to let a lot of really stupid things go without recalling the model or fixing them. So this is the correct decision. I want to thank German Jets for doing that, because I gotta say good things about German Jets when they get things right too, not just negative things. Anywho, that's a good decision. I'm really glad they made that decision. So Todd, get on it. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. And there's one last fun thing I want to show before we go today. And that is the very first 787 cargo. Look at that right there. Bravo-20 Echo Golf. The very first cargo 787. Look at that beauty. Isn't it wonderful? Actually, no, that's not a cargo 787. This is actually just a regular 787 that's been in storage over at Charleston. Taken over by my good friend Charleston Spot on Instagram. What this actually is just a regular 787 that's in storage that has all its windows covered up to prevent dust and other particles from getting inside the cabin. Although it does show what a 787 cargo might look like, and I think it would look pretty rad. I don't know what you guys think. Comment below. What do you think a 787 cargo would look like? I think it would look epic. But yeah, that is it for this week's news. Again, this episode is being recorded early Monday morning because reasons. Hopefully it won't be out late again today. But if it is, it is. Stay tuned for the 7:30 or 8:30 premiere. Anywho, I did go spotting during the week, and I saw the PSA Retro and Triple Crown 1. Not too happy with the pictures of Triple Crown 1, so I'm going to go out again today to get it. And because it's coming back to the local airport. But I was very happy with the pictures. I got a PSA, so I'm really happy with those. So yeah, that's it for this week's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of the day. God bless you.